All right, guys, we are back with the Cool Down. Your boy Robert Blue, also on Instagram, J underscore T Blue. And then I'm with my co-host,
Yo, it's just Blaze.
Just Blaze. First, we're gonna get into some things. We're gonna get into track and field. Some of you guys, it's World Championship track and field, very controversial with Noah Lyles kind of feeling himself after winning the 100, the 200, and the 4x1. We're gonna be talking about now undisputed with the week under their belt. How did that crew mesh well? Maybe a little bit of so, some boxing. The Crawford Spence thing is back now. Their rematch is confirmed as of what I think. And then Shakur Stevenson is having he has a competitor too as well. Um yeah, so let's get into it. Let's get into the thing, Blade. Um let's get into uh Blade. What do you think about the Noah Lyles situation?
I think he has a point.
What do you think?
If
Like
you think
he
about it, hmm?
so with Noah Lyles, Noah
If
Lyles
you think
said
about it, yeah, I know what he said, but he has a point. If you think about it, because if you, why is basketball and football and baseball, why when they win the championship they say world champs when they didn't face any of the other worlds? They only face people that teams that are in the United States.
Well, I think I don't think he should have said what he said because I feel like the NBA is the best of the best. They're not considered the
Yeah,
world champions.
yeah, it's the best of the best, but again, you're only playing teams that are in the US, not against teams against the world.
My situation with the no so my situation with the No Lyles thing. No Lyles said that he won a thing, but he won a thing in the world, the world championship in the world. But what I have to say about that, the NBA still has the best people in the world. I think they have majority of the best people in the world. There's probably some people in the Euros that are really good. They're probably NBA level players, but they just don't want to go to the United States and play. But I think we have the best of the best. We got Luka Doncic, we have Jokic, we have Giannis, we have a bunch of
Okay,
people
but here's the
like,
thing
like
though.
that in there.
Again, that still doesn't mean that this should be called world championship, world champs.
They
Because
shouldn't,
again,
yeah.
you're not facing against the world like other teams from other countries. The world, so you're not like in soccer. Like in soccer, the biggest trophy that you can win in soccer is the Champions League. They don't say the World Champions League after winning the Champions. You said they said you're the Champion League champion because they know the World Cup is where if you win the World Cup, you're the world champ. That's how it is.
So all right. So with that being said, so if the USA wins the FIBA thing, they're world champs. The guys that's on the
I would
roster.
say yeah. I would say yes because they're facing against other teams from from different countries. They're not facing a team that's in the United States. So yeah, if they win the FIBA championship, they'll be world champs.
But my thing on this whole situation, I'm not disagreeing with No Allows. No Allows. If you guys don't know us, me and Blaze, we were track athletes, Division 1 track athlete. He was a sprinter, I was a jumper. We were teammates at the time. But we're both of us are on the side of No Allows. I would say, right? I'm on the side of No Allows. I think track. I
Yeah,
think what he should have said in my situation, I think he should have just bigged up everybody. He should have just said, "Hey, like we have everybody in the world. Everybody's competing well. Let's have more eyes on us." Um,
yeah, but I feel like if you say it like that, it won't get as many people talking about it or many eyes if he has said what he said. Because he said what he said. He knew there was gonna be backlash or more people are gonna be saying this because he said that knowing that. Because look at it now. Everybody on First Take is saying it, uh, talking about it. Every like sports network is wondering the same thing. Like, is should basketball really be called world champions if they win a championship? It's like so. It's like a little bit. He has people talking about it. Guys, let's think about it. In football, and college football, when a team wins a college football championship, they're not called the world championship. They're called the national championship. No, they're called the national champ.
Mm.
They're not called the world champ. They're called the national champ because they won the and they won the whole thing in the U.S.
Yeah, but I think he should have. My situation on that, I think he could have worded it a little bit better in terms of just the casual fan, like the Drakes, the Kevin Durant, the especially that's honestly I'm pissed off at Drake. Why the fuck does he have an opinion on this man? Should not have nobody should really take that man's opinion on sports, bro. I'll go to his fucking gym and fucking beat him in 1-on-1, man. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. He said, "Oh, I
In
thought that guy."
basketball,
He's like, "Yo, that guy must have thought that was really cool to say in the mirror." I'm like, "Fuck out of here, Drake, bro. Go fucking rap some shit. Make an album, man. Shit's supposed to come out. The album was
hey
supposed to
man,
come
he's
out
making
like
an album.
Friday, man. Get the hell out of here, man.
Hey man, his album is coming out what two in a month or so.
Yeah, he's supposed to be working on an album and shit, man. The fuck, it's everybody layer. He's trying to be in the cool cup. Everybody, and you know what? Another thing, I gotta make another bold statement right now. I'm gonna say Noah Lyles in his respective sport is more established than Kevin Durant.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna have
true.
to
Yeah,
say that
I'm not
shit.
arguing that. That is straight up true. I'm agreeing with you on that because no in hell I'm not. I mean, Noah Lyles just did something that only one other athlete has did, and that's Usain Bolt, the greatest sprinter track athlete ever. So I mean, his status is he's certified, and he's only lost in a 200 meter once, and that's it. And it's all his pro life. So I'm not gonna argue there with you on that one.
Yeah, that's all I had to say. I was just a little bit angry on that one really. That's the one that we really wanted to talk about. Any highlights on that? I mean, I feel like his dominance, Sha'Carri Richardson.
I mean, the ups. Well, I don't know if it's an upset. Him winning the 100 meter.
Who's the upset? You think
Well, I
Fred
would.
Curley?
No, I would have probably thought Christian Coleman would have won it, but I want to say it's an upset, but it's not an upset because Noah Lyles has beaten Christian Coleman before. So it technically can be an upset if you've already beaten them before.
I think all the thing that he did, honestly, all the winnings that he had, I think he was always in the mix of the 100. Of course, the 200 is his main dealings. I gotta ask you a question though. Is the Usain Bolt 100, 200? That's a safe. That would you say that's safe right as of right now? And
Oh
then
no, the 100 meter record is definitely safe. It's definitely nobody's touching that. The 200 meter, it's
was it 1919, and which my man's
yeah.
at like 1932. Yeah,
No, Lyles is on 1931. Yeah, he's the second fastest.
yeah.
Wait, actually, wait. No.
With Johan Blake in that mix of that.
Actually, yeah, Johan Blake is the second fastest. Noah Lyles is the third fastest.
Let's get some respect on Johan Blake, man. Damn, he gets forgotten a
Right,
lot.
Johan Blake just was born in the wrong era, man. It's just he was born in the wrong era. He should have. He was born in an era where there was somebody that was even greater than him at what he does.
In the same country as well, which is fucking
Oh
even
yeah,
worse.
and they had the same train. They trained under the same coach. Oh my God, that had to be painful for them.
Yeah, but that's what.
Like losing to Bolt every time you step down the track, and you gotta go back and meet him and practice with him. It was like shit.
What else we got? We got. You want to stick on track or you want to move on? Talk about the other performances on. Sha'Carri, big
Um,
ups to Sha'Carri Richardson, man.
yeah, we gotta big ups to Chicago. Yeah, she finally figured out what to do, and then started going. I mean, I guess got her head straight. She's not the crazy Shikari from 2 years ago.
Yeah, big ups, Shakari Richardson on that factor. Um, the long jump was going crazy. The long jump I saw. Big ups to the long jumpers out there. Jamaica, uh, freaking they got some gunners, and then the Greek guy ended up winning it. The young kids out there doing well. What's it called? Asama Senga. You know, some of the young kids are on they might be juicing. The Sama Senga, he was doing some steroids. He was doing some stuff. Now it's got me questioning some of these kids getting these crazy times, and now I'm kind of knowing why. Some kids might be juicing a little bit. They don't be testing in high school, so I got to keep an eye out on that. They don't really be testing.
I mean, I feel like. Wait, did he turn pro or what, is he still in high school?
I think he's in high school. I think he was gonna go to college at one point. I think he's like banned. I don't know the specifics on his thing. I don't really care too.
Yeah, I know he's suspended. He's not banned. I think he's suspended.
Yeah, suspended. Like, yeah, my bad.
A couple years or so.
Yeah, he's suspended for a couple. Banned is like you can't play.
How did he get tested? Because you're right. In high school, you don't get tested.
Yeah, you don't get. I think because when you face off against pros, I think he's probably in a pro race. Cause
okay, yeah. If you're in the pro league, if you signed up to go against pro league, so yeah, you gotta get tested. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if you're going against Lyles and stuff like that.
So yeah, if you in high school and you have to compete against pro leagues, you gotta get tested. That is actually kind of crazy. I think basketball. I mean, I think track is the only sport where a high schooler can actually go against an actual pro level athlete to see where they are and has to go to the whole testing and stuff.
There goes. So let's go on. We gotta actually another thing. Side note to sidetrack things, man. We gotta start up our fantasy league. I think we have like one more week of that because college football already started.
I'm already in one fantasy league. So
I gotta get in the league with you.
I'm not doing the commission. I'm not being the commissioner. So you gotta do the commissioner stuff.
The commissioner, all right. Me and Blaze, man, we gotta get into a league, man. I gotta get more people. If anybody's in the comments, man, DM me on my Instagram, J_T_Blue. If you guys got my number, man, hop on to my league, man. We're in crunch time. Let's switch over. So, Blaze, man, you saw Undisputed this week, or an episode or two?
Yeah.
What did you think about that?
I saw Monday's episode, bro. That thing was a disaster. Monday.
It was.
Like it was Keyshawn, Sherman, Skip, and Michael Irvin, the playmaker, bruh. I don't think this is the first time I've ever seen Skip Bayless like go a whole set and not being able to get one word in. He couldn't speak. It was just a disaster. I think that's why they switched in now. So Keyshawn is there permanently every day. Michael Irvin is there like Mondays and Fridays. Mm-hmm. And then Sherman is here in and out. And then like the days that they're not in, they're bringing another person to just cover the spot. And then Keyshawn and Skip stay as the main.
Yeah, it's just too many cooks in the kitchen, man. Too many. Four people plus no moderator is kind of wild.
No, dude, it's 4 people. I mean, the 4 people can work. It's just
the egos.
It's 4 people that has like aggressive personalities that just want to just speak. Like they just want to, like their personality should not be in the same room together because you're not gonna be able to speak or get one word in.
It's so funny because it's like, I don't know. I feel like Keyshawn really changed. I feel like Keyshawn doesn't really come off as a guy that like yaps a lot, but he was really like trying to like really like be alpha in that situation. Like him. I know Richard Sherman talks a lot, and I know the playmaker.
You know what Undisputed should have done? They should have just kept it we just skipped and then just hired Max Kellerman and Skip and Max Kellerman. That would have been it.
Yeah.
That would have been whoa. That would have been crazy.
Yeah. But I recently saw that I follow Stephen A. Smith on Instagram, and he showed the ratings of this week, and it showed that that first take of this week, even without Shannon Sharp actually on for this week, first take had higher numbers than Undisputed.
I mean, I always think First Take always has high numbers than Undisputed for some reason. I mean, I feel like First Take has high numbers because it's like everybody knows First Take. Like everybody's just comfortable with First Take, and as First Take has been around for like way longer than Undisputed.
Let me
Think
see.
about it.
Let me look up this stat. Let me read it out. Steve. Then
I mean, we don't even need the stats. It's just it should be
Let me see.
obvious that First Take.
let me get the exact
will have
numbers.
more ratings.
I'm trying to get some factual evidence. So okay. So Undisputed Live debut draws was 131,000 viewers to First Takes 448,000 for them. That's them tripling their audience. I know when Shannon Sharp comes on, I'm going to be watching that, and that's going to be crazy. That all I know is that you do not need a lot of cooks in the kitchen. You only needed 2 people. You only needed 2 people. I think 4 people with those egos is too much. I think 3. You need 1 moderator and 2 people. That's the formula. Maybe another person now and then.
You can do 4. It's just maybe not those 4. It's just way too their egos are just way too aggressive. Because think about it. First of all 3 of them were athletes at the highest level that just like bragged and trash talk and were all about them, like just the swag. And you putting them against Skip Bayless, and that ain't gonna go well. I know Skip has a loose cannon, but I don't think he's going to be able to fit in with those 4 if it was at the same time.
So, all right, what else we got? We got pretty slow until everything starts up. What do you want to talk about?
We got UFC 293 next Saturday. Adesanya finally defends his title.
Adesanya's back on? Wow, okay. Adesanya, my boy. You know, I don't even care who he's faced, man. I'm Adesanya, bro.
I don't know, man. You might want to care this time.
Who's the guy?
Losing. Huh?
So what's the situation? Because he was supposed to fight another dude. And then
So what
Duplessis,
happened
right?
was- So what happened was Adesanya was supposed to go up a weight class. He did go up a weight class, but he lost the fight. So he came down that weight class and
Yeah, I know
the Brazilian guy, what's his name?
The guy that he just beat?
Yeah, but the first time, so he lost his championship, and then he got it back,
Yeah.
and then he was thinking about going back up again, up to the weight class to go fight up again. But the problem was the new challenger right here, Strickland. I forgot it. I think this is his last name, Strickland.
Yeah.
He needed to fight him first,
Mm-hmm.
and boy, this could be an interesting one.
Mm-hmm. I'm going Adesanya. I don't really care who the hell it is, unless it's John Jones, and unless the guy has an impeccable ground game.
Sean Strickland is different, bro. It's different.
Let me see this guy record right now.
You gotta watch some of his highlights, man. That man. This could be interesting, but at the same time, we'll see. Honestly,
September 9th.
If Adesanya wins this, honestly, I feel like he should just go up a weight class. I know Dana White's probably gonna make him like relinquish the title if he's gonna go up a weight class, but we'll see.
Wait, he lost to Alex Pereira. And he lost to Jared Cannonier. Yeah, what the fuck? He lost to Alex Pereira by KO, and he lost to Jared Cannonier. And then Adesanya beat both of those guys. He knocked out Alex Pereira, and then he beat Cannonier.
that still doesn't mean nothing, bro. I mean, think about it. Uh, I mean, yeah, that still doesn't mean nothing.
I think Adesanya right now is the all time. I think his confidence is so way up right now. I think Adesanya right now. Oh, wait, let me look at the card right now, the undercard. If I know some of these guys, the undercard on that. Is this set already? The undercard for UFC.
Yeah, yeah, it should be set already. I mean,
Fight card. Let me
they should
see
be
if I
set
know
in stone
people.
by now because they're fighting
Yo,
next
you
week.
want to do a live on that? Anyway, Blaze, are you searching on your phone right now?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why your camera's in and out when you do it. When you search on your phone, the camera's gonna be in and out.
yeah, I know.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So wait. So we got Taya Tuvesa versus Alexander Volkov. We got
It's not Alexander Volkanovski, first of all.
yeah. It's not
Let's
yeah.
not mix them up.
It's not Volkanovski. I'm looking at the guy. It's not Volkanovski. My bad. I can't say this guy Volkov. Yeah, Volkov.
Yeah,
Manuel Cape versus Philip Dos Santos. Let me stop reading these guys' name.
All right, bro.
It's a bunch of guys.
Their name. You don't gotta go through all that.
Yeah, I'm botching the guys' names. I just know the main card. I'm going for Adesanya. I don't think it's gonna be a knockout. I think it's gonna be by decision. I really think it's gonna be him by decision, unanimous decision. But I hope for a knockout.
Like a knockout.
What?
I'm feeling a knockout.
I got him by decision. That's what I think is gonna happen.
I don't think a bold stand here. I'm saying Adesanya gets knocked out.
Whoa. What's up with you, bro? I feel like you do not like. Who's your favorite guy right now? Is it Volkanovski?
My favorite guy right now in UFC is probably gonna be Stipe Miocic, Volkanovski, and uh, what's his name? It's
You don't gotta remember the guy's name.
Volkanovski and Makachev, whatever his name is.
Makashov, the guy, my man's Khabib's guy. Khabib's
Yeah.
dude. Khabib's dude. That guy's nice.
Yeah, those are my three.
Those are the guys. UFC. I'm watching that. I think me and you should we do this live? Should we go on live and actually YouTube live and try to watch it live? Obviously, not have the thing shown on the thing, but when we're watching live reaction, if anything's crazy on that undercard, we might do that. Depending on the like, if we get 10 likes,
Honestly,
if we get 10 likes, we're doing it.
I mean, I usually just skip the undercard fights.
Yeah, for sure. We're not watching the whole
I
thing.
feel like I just want to go straight into the fight. I feel like the undercard fights just takes forever.
Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Another thing. All right, so that's it. I think that is it right now. Any bold statements right now? Actually, you know another thing. Actually, I gotta ask another thing. Colorado College. I mean, was it Colorado? My man, Prime Time. He's facing off against TCU. People's been talking. I mean, they're like a 20-point underdog or something like that. What do you think about Prime Time in college right now? Do you think Prime Time? Do you think it's gonna be a good year for him?
I mean, I feel like I feel like he's hoping it to be a good year because he literally overhauled the whole team. So we're gonna see. I feel like they can beat TCU. I feel like they can beat them, but I don't know. Some things might be crazy.
I hope he does good. I hope it's not a failure. I'm hoping everything. I think I'm a bad predictor.
I feel like he's gonna like any of those like teams in the SEC that's in the lower class level. He's gonna beat. But once he gets to like Georgia, Alabama, and all those big dogs, Colorado's gonna get crushed.
Yeah. My thing on that though, their coaching staff is really good. I heard their coaching staff is really good at Colorado. My thing is you got new guys.
I mean,
You got to build up
yeah,
that
they better be
chemistry.
good. He literally
Yeah.
he got the head coach from the Minnesota Vikings, the one that got fired.
Mm.
He got the head coach from them to be his offensive coordinator. So, I mean, he's got some NFL head coaches over there.
Yeah, I hope he does good. My thing, obviously, with football, I'm a bad predictor. It's usually the usual suspects: the Alabamas, the Ohio States, the Michigans, the Georgias, the big time. It's either SEC. It's a bunch of SEC and some Big Ten schools, and maybe like a ACC, maybe a Clemson comes in there and sneaks themselves in there. But it's usually the usual suspects in the top four. I think they expanded it this year, did they?
Yeah. So what they did was they took the SEC got expanded and took, I think it was.
No. I know they're expanding the conferences. I'm talking about, did they expand like the championship rounds, or is it just for right now?
Oh no. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like they might just keep it the same.
The four, yeah, I know that. Yeah, I already knew that they're making the Big Ten a little bit. They're gaining more people. I think the USC is going to be in the Big Ten and stuff like that.
And I think the Pac-12 is basically going to go into the SEC. The Pac-12 is going to the SEC.
Yeah, it's split. I think the Pac-12, some Pac-12 is going into ACC, and some are going to the SEC. Some people in the yes, it's a lot of moving on. I think it's honestly more of a in that situation though for you. What I've been learning about that, it's based on the TV deals. Like that's why colleges are leaving. It's based on the big TV deals, and it's because of Fox and like ESPN are giving out so much big contracts.
No, that's understandable. Literally, it is. It's because of the TV deals. Yeah, I mean, the SEC has the biggest TV deal ever, and again, colleges need money.
Yeah, the Big Ten had a recent deal though. They had a recent like big deal, and I think SEC. I don't even quote me on it. I think SEC or the ACC, one of those two are up for a new deal, I believe. But I think Clemson is looking to get out of ACC.
Well, we'll never know.
Yeah.
Fine. That's college football.
Yeah, it's college football. So moving on, let's move on to regular NFL. Any predictions right now, or are we just gonna wait a little bit until we watch our first games to make our predictions? Any rookie of the year?
I mean, the first game is what, next Thursday?
I think Jets are looking good for me. I think the Jets they look on paper really freaking good, man. They look really good.
Hey! I'm not switching teams like you did with the.
Oh, I'm not switching teams. No, the Giants are my team. The Giants.
Doing the whole Knicks and Nets.
Oh man, let's not bring that up every. Let's not keep on bringing this up, man. Let's not keep on bringing this up. I'm a Giants fan through and through.
If you keep jumping ship, man, just stay with the Giants.
I'm saying what not.
Go over the jersey with the Jets.
Who is your team? I may ask. I don't even know who your team is.
The Giants.
Your Giants is your team. Okay. I'm a Giants fan through and through.
I don't care if we lose or win. I'm gonna stick with the Giants.
Oh, I've always been loyal. The Giants have done me well, man. In my lifetime, the Giants won 2 Super Bowls. I've seen them win 2 Super Bowls.
All right, so
I'm sticking to them.
If the Jets start winning and smoking people out, don't start jumping ship.
Oh, I'm not jumping ship. I will never do that one. I'm not jumping ship. I will never be a Jets fan. Even when they went to the AFC Championship with Mark Sanchez and Rex Ryan, I was not rooting for that. I was not with them on that. Even when the Mets, even I'm so loyal to the Yankees. Even when the Mets won the World Series, I wasn't rooting. I wasn't on that train. Just the Knicks. The Knicks haven't really.
What's up with the Knicks, bro? What's up with the Knicks?
Knicks gonna do good.
From the Knicks team?
Knicks are gonna do good. That's all I gotta say.
Why'd you jump ship when the Nets had KD and?
I was just hungry. I was just hungry for a championship, even to sniff a playoff fucking appearance. That's how desperate I was, man. I haven't seen the Knicks in a playoff since.
Was in the playoffs.
They have, but they made it to the playoffs. But I really haven't been excited for the Knicks since I was like 12 years old, man. You know how old I am now? I'm 23 right now. I haven't been excited for the Knicks in like 9, 10 freaking years, man. Oh my god, since Melo was killing it, man, and he's retired now.
Uh,
Half the guys I've been
yeah,
watching are
I feel
retired, man.
bad. I feel bad for Melo for not winning a championship.
You know, I'm gonna
Hey,
make.
that's what happens when you follow the money. You should have just listened to LeBron and Wade.
I'm gonna say this too. This one's gonna be clipped. So wait, I'm about to clip this one in segments. This one's about to be clipped. I'm about to say a bold statement right now. I have to say, Carmelo Anthony New York Knicks run for the Knicks was he did a better job with the Knicks than KD did with the Brooklyn Nets. I'm gonna say that in his tenure. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah,
Carmelo
I don't
Anthony
got a
had a
problem
better
with that.
tenure
Yeah, I mean, if you think
than
about it,
KD.
KD didn't have any run, but he was there for 2 years and that's it. And he played like not even a full season.
And I can say like I think KD is better than Carmelo Anthony, but I feel like if you were to, this might be another bold statement too, man. I would have to say like if you put prime Carmelo Anthony on that Golden State team, man, I think it's the same results. I think it's two chips.
Uh, if you pull prime Melo, but prime Melo knew how to share the ball, then
Oh
yes.
yeah,
If it's prime Melo and he doesn't want to share the ball and doesn't know
yeah.
how
He
to
has to
shoot the
buy in. He has
ball,
to buy in. Yeah,
you're fucked.
yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, he has to buy in and learn how to play
yeah.
off the ball and and be able to share the ball.
That's a good point.
Because if
Prime
it's
Melo,
because
if
we all
you,
know Prime Melo was crazy, but he had one weakness. He never wanted to let that ball go
yeah, it
and
just
share
stopped
it
at
with
him. Yeah,
anybody.
but
That
that's
man was just the ideal ball hog. I mean, he has some great highlights, but he had some bad moments when that wasn't working for him.
all right. So we're at the out. We're at was it 32 minutes right now? I
I think
think
just realized,
what
I just realized
what
Paul Pierce is what Melo. Well, I can't say it like this. Uh, Paul Pierce wanted to be like Melo, just hog the ball, but he got to Boston, and he learned to share the ball.
Hmm.
If you think about it,
You know what, that Paul? We're gonna have to talk about Paul. I do not. We that's not going to Paul Pierce tangent right now. I know you want to get
yeah,
into it.
let's
This is
not
not
get
getting
into
into it
it.
today. This is not. This is not the. That could be
I want
another
to get
30
into
minute.
it. No, I want to avoid it.
Yeah,
I
let's
want to get
avoid
into
that
the Paul
situation
Pierce
right now.
shenanigans.
Let's avoid that. I'm gonna say that on the but what am I about to say? Uh, so that's it. We had basketball. We had football. We're gonna talk more about football right now. I would say.
Yes,
Whew, what else? I would say just looking good. Um, Chiefs. I hope they do good. The Ravens are looking good on paper. They're looking good. Lamar Jackson's happy. Lamar Jackson needs to be healthy. Hopefully he's healthy. Um, and I believe in him. The Bengals look like they have another run in them. What else? Who else is looking scary? The 49ers, maybe to see what Brock Purdy does.
damn, you're not even gonna count the Bills.
The Bills, I'm not really scared about the Bills. Nah, the Bills, I'm really not. We have high hopes. I always say every year the Bills to the Super Bowl. I don't know. Maybe they do something. Maybe they probably definitely have less
Hey,
pressure on
you
them.
never know. Maybe Josh Allen wins the MVP this year and takes him to the Super Bowl. Heck, here's a sleeper.
What
I
you
got
got?
two sleeper teams.
What you got?
I got the Broncos and Cleveland. Those are my two
Oh,
sleepers.
I hope Cleveland does really well because they got Deshaun Watson. The situation with him and the massages, you got to lay off the massages. Deshaun Watson. Gotta lay
Yeah,
off.
no, let's
I've
not go
seen
down there.
I've
'Cause,
seen his wife. He shouldn't be having these massages, man. His
mm,
wife is looking really nice, man. His wife, I know why she stayed. She stayed because of
hey
that deal
man,
that he
we're
had.
just gonna avoid that.
Stick behind him because of that
We're gonna
deal.
just avoid that.
Yeah. So Blaze, anything you got left to say? We're at our dwindling
Um,
ends. Anything got to get off your
oh,
chest? Any statement?
last thing is the fight Crawford versus Spencer part two.
What you gotta say on that one?
That's gonna be interesting. Wait, what is the date for that?
They don't have a date, but they said probably December. Earliest, I say December, like late, like in December.
Wait, December? Whoa, that's pretty close.
They said the closest is probably December. They said December, like they said the closest.
I mean, still, that's pretty close. Damn. But we'll see, man. We'll talk about it when the fight gets a set date and gets near.
All right, so that's it. So next pod, we're probably gonna be talking about the fight with Adesanya. We're gonna probably get closer to the Canelo fight.
And then we're probably gonna be running
Football.
the football. Yep,
Football is
gonna
back.
start
We're gonna be loaded.
because the first game is gonna be on Thursday.
Yeah, we're gonna be loaded, guys. We're gonna be loaded with more stuff. You know, we're talking about basketball. We're having a little debates right now. I said, what you guys think about that Carmelo Anthony take? What do you guys think about our Noah Lyles take? You love Noah Lyles. He talked a little bit. I think he was just a little bit in the moment. I still have respect for the guy. And I think he just should have bigged up everybody instead of just saying, his ramblings. But that's it, man. Much love to you guys. Remember, get my Twitch. My Twitch is J_TBLUE. We might go on Twitch, watch the fight live, the Adesanya fight live. My Instagram, J_TBLUE. Subscribe to that. My even my TikTok is like that. My TikTok is JetBlue as well. So all of my socials, TikTok, all that, Instagram, JetBlue, Blaze. Anything you got to say? Anything you got to plug in? You got going on?
Nah.
Anything side? Okay.
Along.
We might, if we get really big, maybe we get a merch thing. Maybe we get a merch stuff. And that's all we have to say. Much love to you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Even if you guys don't even mess with sports, share. We're gonna clip some of these stuff up, man. If you guys are driving to work, man, listen to us driving to work on the audio. Much love, man. Even rate our podcast that we have, the CoolDown. And that will be it for you guys, man. Much love. See you guys later. Done.